contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Let's bring out our competitors.
We got tag team action on tap. We have a team that is debuting in Premier Championship Wrestling, facing a team that we have not seen in quite some time, and they always bring energy, they always bring excitement, but I sense a bit of a different disposition from System Elite.
We're done with all that stuff that we were doing in the past, right? You're good? You're good? Okay. You see, the announcer tries to get you guys to make some noise, and you don't, because you guys suck!
No, your music sucks!
Every single time you come up here, you guys have cheered somebody else. You cheered the Cobras. They're a monster. They're monsters, which makes all of you monsters. You cheer Team Storm, and they are awful people.
People in the world! No one likes them!
Now I can come out here and I can say all this stuff about Cleveland sucks, blah 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 blah. But you guys don't cheer it because you take no pride in where you're from.
No, they do not.
You think that's all in their pride? Oh, Cleveland singing. Yeah, Cleveland does sing.
I hate where I'm from.
And that's why you guys are the lowest of the low. Bring your others out here, because we're not doing it for you guys anymore. We're doing it for us.
By a much different demeanor from Edric Everhart and his partner Ty Cross.
Their opponents.
And normally they waving their hands in the air, having a good time, dancing to their music, but apparently something has happened in their layoff that's made them rethink the city of Cleveland. And this tag team may make them rethink a thing or two as well. Well, the Commission are very well known around this part of the country. They've been toiling away at some of these smaller independent companies in the state of Ohio for a number of years, and they've made their way with much fanfare to Premier Championship Wrestling, and a number of these fans are very happy to finally see a dynamic and explosive Cleveland-based tag team right here in Premier Championship Wrestling. And a much different response to the city of Cleveland than System Elite just gave.
And if you're System Elite, and if you're Edric Everhart, you just got proved right. You know, every time System Elite came out here, every time System Elite tried to do something, these fans cheered someone else, no matter the good times, the good vibes. And here's a team in the Commission, this is their debut, and they're already getting a bigger reaction than System Elite.
Yeah, I don't know if Cleveland and System Elite were ever quite simpatico, but the Commission are Cleveland born and bred.
I don't like that. I don't like any of that.
Looks like Lex Vegas could have some words.
Now, in case you didn't know, the reason you're even here in the building tonight is because of all these people. So, you talk about people getting cheered?
I get paid to be here.
So the commission, I think, rubbing in the fact that System Elite really never connected with the premier audience, but it's Cross and Edric from behind. Tag team action officially underway as the flannel-clad System Elite take on the commission. And Marcus, two tag teams at a crossroads right now as the commission connect with Ty and Edric. Could be an important matchup for both of these teams as far as the future goes.
Yeah, your System Elite, they wanted to be tag team champions, and they had their opportunities in Premier Championship Wrestling. You know, they talked about the feud they had with the Cobra Brothers a little earlier. They have tried to get there, and, you know, maybe they're not simpatico with Cleveland. System Elite came on with that flannel attire, talked about hard work and things like that. Maybe they aren't simpatico with Cleveland.
Are you trying to say that Clevelanders don't work hard? Wait a minute, Jackson Cade, the Naga Ty Cross sent back in. Are you disparaging the Clevelanders as well?
Look, as someone from Pittsburgh, it's very easy to disparage anyone from Cleveland.
I'm not going to dignify that with a response. There's a shot downstairs by Lex Vegas, the more outspoken one of the commission. And look out, knee strike connects, and the commission are explosive, they are dynamic, they are energetic, they are brutal. Everything they do in that ring, they absolutely get the most out of. And System Elite's a formidable team. We've talked about their success, and Lex Vegas with a perfectly placed leg drop. Many of these fans we mentioned didn't really understand what System Elite was all about. They can be a little bit aloof. They can be a little bit off the beaten path sometimes. But System Elite have success in the past. Wouldn't know it right now. Jackson Cade tagged in and using his partner as an offensive weapon. Lex backdropped under Ty. Here's a big splash. Look out, this thing could be over early, but not yet. Look at this! Senton and Jackson into Ty. Could this be out? Edric making the save. That could have been it for Ty Cross early.
Yeah, Edric Everhard needing to make that save there. I mean, if you're a referee, you got to get those guys out of the ring. And that gets to System Elite's point a little bit here, feeling disrespected. This is a tag team of over 9 years. That's not an easy feat. They have been up and down the Midwest, the East Coast. System Elite is a formidable team, and I think they feel right to be disrespected here.
Oh, Cade went to charge in the corner. Nobody there. Cross out of the way and taking out the knee. Cade is down.
That is Ty Cross at his best, pinpointing that shoulder right to the knee, chopping down the big man there.
And we talked about the success that System Elite have had in their first night in Premier, our first night at Turner's Hall. They being System Elite, were able to successfully defeat Nate Matson and Benjamin Boone, former Prime Wrestling Tag Team Champions. They defeated the Cobra Brothers via disqualification, a tag team title opportunity. They were number one contenders for that championship. And Edric Everhart now zeroing in on the knee of Jackson Cade. Lex Vegas reaches for a tag, but man, Cade must feel a mile away at this point.
Yeah, and this is System Elite at its best, cutting off the ring. They've pinpointed injury now. And that 9 years of experience that I talked about, System Elite knows how to pinpoint, cut off a ring, classic tag team wrestling. They are a classic tag team.
Do you think System Elite's frustrations are justified here? Do you think they're right to take their aggressions out on the fans like they have?
Is it right for me to say...
This isn't right. Edric Everhart's not legal.
Well, you know, the referee was letting both members of the commission in the ring. You know, let Edric Everhart get in there, too.
Cover here. 2 count only.
Well, I say, it's not my right to say what System Elite's feeling. You know, as we can talk about, System Elite is a longtime friend of mine. We've hung out together. We've known each other for a long time. Their mental status, they go through ebbs and flows just like everyone else. But when it comes down to it, System Elite is one of the best tag teams this area has seen. And right now you're looking at why Ty Cross is so good. He's really pinpointed.
Right. That's why he's doing so well. He's got his hand all over the rope.
The referee doesn't see it.
Well, he does now. And Jackson Cade trying to get out of this hold however he can without the rope leverage to neutralize that mass of Jackson Cade. Ty Cross has to adjust.
Now, I didn't get the official weigh-in on each individual member. They said they weigh just underneath a Mack truck, but Jackson Cade is one of the biggest men I've seen here in Premier. He's got to be well over 300 pounds.
Oh, certainly. He is a very, very formidable foe as far as how physically imposing he is, but that's testament to the smart strategy that System Elite has implemented. No matter how tall you are, no matter how big you are, you're only going to be able to do so much when you're flat on the canvas.
As we talked about, that experience level that System Elite has gives them an advantage. But the Commission's going to be a formidable opponent if they can use their size and strength. Seeing them early on, the quickness is what surprised me so early on. Looking very similar to the Tag Team Champions, the main event. Size, strength, speed. The Commission does have it all.
You notice Ty Cross mocking how far Cade was away from Lex Vegas a moment ago. As System Elite continue to cut this ring off and neutralize. Jackson Cade mocking the Commission, mocking the Cleveland Browns, mocking pretty much anything and everybody they can. Is System Elite Jackson Cade now to his feet, and notice Ty Cross doing everything he can just to keep himself between Cade and Cade's corner.
Yeah, and Ty Cross, those precision strikes that he has, that shoulder block to force the opponent into the neutral corner. That way he can continue to cut this ring off in half.
And Cade certainly, he's not built for long distances here. The longer they can keep Cade in the ring, the more advantage it is for System Elite, but man, a huge clothesline connects. And Cade got to Vegas. And Lex unloaded. Shots for everybody. Vegas had been kept out of this matchup for quite some time. The freshest man, Spinebuster, connects. 2 count only on Edric Everhart. System Elite now very much on the defensive.
Yeah, this is the last thing System Elite wanted. This is where the Commission has a huge advantage, which is that strength and power.
Edric to the eyes. An STO takedown. Edric on top. Oh, nearly put him away.
Frustration here for System Elite. I don't think they had opportunity to really scout the Commission, but this experience that they have, being able to cut the ring off and now focus on the one man, that being Lex Vegas, as Cade is still hurt in the corner.
And it looks like System Elite have Vegas measured, but didn't count on Jackson Cade. Power slam, and Vegas caught Edric and muscles him back. And now, men this big are not accustomed to being on top. Elbow shades of power and glory with a powerplex, and the Commission put Edric Everhart away. An emphatic debut, their first time in Premier. The Commission make a statement, and in my opinion, they put all the teams in Premier on notice with their showing tonight.
Yeah, beating a team like System Elite in your first night, that's got to put everyone on notice. And like I said, if you're the main event, if you're the tag team champions right now, you had to have watched this match from your home, watched this with great interest of who's moving up. And I'd be scared if I was them, a team like the Commission.
Well, certainly the main event will have their own problems, still on suspension. We'll address that more later tonight, but the Commission have certainly, they've written Chapter 1 in quite an emphatic and dominant way. What's next for the Commission here at Premier Championship Wrestling?